Welcome to Sixers Talk Now, where we talk Sixers now. It's your boy Logan, and I'm not going to get into a whole bio. I know this is my first video, but I want to get straight to the content. But I will tell you these two things. Number one, I am a basketball coach. I do know the game of basketball and the X's and O's. And number two, I am a super huge 76ers fan, and I'm looking forward to bringing you guys a whole lot of Sixers content, breakdowns, news, rumors, my opinions on what's going on with the team, all that stuff. But on this first video, I have to talk about my boy, Ben Simmons. Yes, I'm going to still say my boy, and I'm going to explain to you why. Ben Simmons is coming back to Philly for the first time tonight since the trade to the Brooklyn Nets. And I know we all expected Ben Simmons to be playing tonight. At least those were the talks when he first got traded. But we now know that Ben Simmons is going to be on the bench in street clothes. But that is not going to stop the Philadelphia fans from absolutely destroying this man when they see him walk into the arena. And listen, it's my first video, and I know I'm already about to come off crazy to you Sixer fans, but give me some time. Trust me, I'm going to warm up to you. But I, for one, and I know I'm in the minority, is here to say, do not boo Ben Simmons. We should not boo that man. I know that sounds crazy, but please let me explain. Ben Simmons and what he looked like the last time in a Philadelphia 76er uniform, it hurts my soul, man. I will never forget that Game 7 wide open dunk on Trae Young that he passed up, and that was really the changing point in the game, right? And that was kind of like we already were getting the feeling that he ain't want the ball in his hands, but that was like the most visual proof of a guy just not being able to handle the moment, probably since LeBron in the finals against the Mavs. Like that was such like a, oh my God, like he ain't the guy moment. And it's like the lasting impression that we have of Ben Simmons. I'll never forget that. However, I will also never forget all of the good times, all of the wins, all of the highlights, all of the triple doubles, and above all, the belief that he gave our franchise that we were finally ready to get over the hill and get past the process. Like, let's wind the clocks back, right? Pre-Ben Simmons, and we're going through the process. The 76ers were the laughingstock of the NBA. And yes, the process really got started when we drafted Joel Embiid, but he just really wasn't there a lot. He wasn't available. The best ability is availability, and he just didn't have it at the start of his career. Then we get Ben Simmons. He sits out that first year, and then just take a look at the win totals from the moment we got Ben Simmons in the games he played, right? You go, in the first year Ben played 51-30, 50-29, 35-22, and 42-16. Like, say what you want about Ben, but when Ben Simmons was in our lineup, like we were winning games. We were a winning team, period. Ben Simmons is a Swiss Army knife on the court, right? Like when it comes to being a high-level basketball player, Ben Simmons does damn near everything that you need a basketball player to do. He's 6'10". He's super athletic. He has exceptional vision and exceptional ability to pass the ball. He can handle the ball. He's arguably the best defender in the NBA because he defends at a high level and he defends 1 through 5. I mean, the guy is a extremely special talent. Now, the massive weakness, and it is massive, the massive hole in his game is he just can't shoot the ball, or maybe more accurately, he refuses to even try to shoot the ball. There is no excuses for it, no ifs, ands, or buts. You are an NBA player. You've been in the league for a few years. You are an exceptional talent, and it's your job to develop your game. The fact that he's been in the league as long as he has, and he hasn't developed a jump shot, like that's ASA 9, ASA 10, and ASA 11. Like the man needs to be able to shoot the ball. And we're not asking him to be Dame Lillard. We weren't asking him to be Steph Curry. All we were asking for Ben is, make your free throws. Maybe hit an occasional 15-foot jumper, but make your free throws. Be in a position where they can't simply just go hack a Ben at the end of a game. And he never quite got there. And that is inexcusable. But again, we cannot just remember the bad side, right? It's like a bad breakup, right? Like the breakup was bad, but the whole relationship wasn't bad, right? Like you had your good times. Like you had the 30-point playoff game against Brooklyn, right? You had the 40-point game he had against the Jazz. You had the triple doubles, the highlights. Like you had that feeling and that belief after so many years of losing, man. So many years of losing and tanking. You had that feeling that we finally had a championship team. And it wasn't just him. I know we brought in Toby, we brought in Jimmy, we brought in JJ, we had Seth Curry. You know, Joel Embiid, obviously, like we had all these other pieces, but Ben was a huge, huge part of that. And I feel like we shouldn't just forget that, right? And I know, listen, I know we not gonna let Ben come in here after the way it ended and cheer for him. I just wish we didn't boo him quite the way that I know we gonna boo him. But man, listen, we even booed Santa Claus, so that's just what we do. I'm a huge Ben Simmons fan. He was one of my favorite Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, to be honest, he was my favorite Philadelphia 76ers, not because I thought he was the best player. Joel Embiid is our best player. In fact, Joel Embiid is the best player in the NBA. That video is coming soon. But I as a basketball coach and as a guy who loves the game of basketball, I just saw all that he could do, and I saw all the value that he brought to our team outside of simply scoring the ball, and I'm going to miss that, man. I'm going to miss having Ben Simmons. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he's successful. You know, I just hope that the Brooklyn Nets never win anything because, you know, I'm a Sixers fan. Like, it is what it is, Ben. Now, listen, ties are cut. I'll see you on the other side, homie. But, yo, that's how I feel about Ben Simmons. I know what's going to happen when he comes into the arena, but I just hope somewhere deep down we still have a level of appreciation for what he did for our franchise. If you guys like the video, please like the video. This is just number one of many. I'm going to be bringing you guys all different kinds of content. Like I said, I'm a basketball coach, so I'm definitely going to want to be breaking down certain schemes, certain things that we do offensively, defensively, why it works, why it doesn't work. Anytime there's big news or rumors, I definitely want to make videos about that. And again, just sharing my opinion on different guys that we have on the team, different decisions that are made. When the offseason comes, we're going to be talking about all that kind of stuff, man. Keep it locked here on Sixers Talk Now. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.